explained in my last live video, Memorial Day was actually called Decorations Day. You would go and decorate the grave of a fallen hero, someone that served your country, and then it was termed Memorial Day. Now, I have never ever in my life seen a screenshot of this nature, and the rider sent it to me. The driver sent it to me. He knew the rider. The rider was a lawyer, an attorney, and the attorney tried to give him a decent tip through the platform. And what the app did, it said, you have exceeded the tip limit. Exceeded the tip limit? Allow a rider to tip you. Why are you going to restrict someone's tip? Uber? That is what the rider wanted to give the driver. So, speaking to the attorney that tried to give the tip, the rider who tried to give the tip to the driver, he said, it's unbelievable, unheard of. It's just not legal, right? He said, I tried to give this driver a decent tip and it would restrict me. It would kick it back to, $11.49. He tried to put in a higher tip and it would kick him back, and it said $11.49 was the max he could tip. I've never seen anything like this in my life. If this rider wants to tip the driver, Uber should allow that amount to go through, whether it's $100, whether it's $200, right? I mean, that's why these cash tips are the best, right? But sometimes riders don't have cash on them, so they try and tip you through the app. You know, whether it's 10% or 25%, there's different functions. You want to do a custom tip. He wants to put a custom tip in for the driver because he feels the driver exceeded his expectations, gave him great service, and then gets told you have exceeded the tip amount, and it keeps on chopping his amount down to $11.49. Have you ever heard of anything like this? It's a first for me. I've never seen it, right? When my private clients tip me $100, $200, whatever it is, $50, $20, A, I'm grateful. B, it's usually cash or through Venmo, right? And I'm not restricting them. When I had Dwayne Wade in the car and the tab was $850 and he put another $800 tip, which was $1,650 total, I didn't say, hey, Mr. Wade, sorry, you can't tip me $800, right? That's what Dwayne Wade wanted to tip me. He put $800 on top of $850 fare, you know, because I'd driven him and his family around, and I went for lunch with him. And I don't restrict anyone. If that's what I can say, hey, that's very generous of you. It's very kind of you. I really appreciate that, right? And that's an acknowledgement of my service. There's no restrictions. There should be no restrictions on a tip. For crying out loud, Uber and Lyft allow the rider to tip the driver whatever dollar amount they feel like tipping through the platform. It says enter a custom amount. If they want to put a custom amount of $150, pay them $150. Don't restrict the rider and say, no, the maximum you could pay is $11.49. I have never, ever in my life seen such utter crap. And they're wondering why they're pissing these drivers off. They're wondering why they're alienating drivers and riders. It's through little things like that, ladies and gentlemen. It's through little, stupid, idiotic things like that. Makes no sense. Romans in the house. Shout out. Just put your name there and where you are. Let me give you a shout out. Corporate complaints. Jared K in the house. Lakeland, Florida. Hit that like button, everyone. I mean, have you guys seen anything like this? I haven't. I am always super grateful when my clients tip me, when the passengers tip me. And the best is when it's cash. Zoo Capo says, I started my own personal driving company because of you. Thank you. Love that. Love hearing that. I congratulate you. Di Guerrero in the house. Michael is in southern Maine. Ron Evans is in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Kelly is in Castillo, New York. Now, I congratulate you, Zoo Capo. That is amazing. I love stories like that. I love that because it shows me that you wanted to become your own independent contractor, your own boss, and you went for it. Congratulations, my friend. That's the way it's supposed to be. And by the way, if you guys want to, I was just at a private airport surrounded by different Learjets. I was like sort of boxed in. My car's in the middle of a Learjets all around me. Picked up clients. I made $300 for less than 40 minutes work, right? Because I charged the client and then they put a tip. They paid me $300 through Venmo, right? And I kid you not, I maybe drove 38 minutes. So that's what you are worth. That's what you should be demanding. That's what they should be paying you. And how do you do that? Well, ask Zoo Capo. You go out and form your own LLC, your own limited liability corporation. You get yourself your licensing, you get yourself the right car, and you get yourself a commercial insurance, and off you go. You're in the races. Louis from Dallas, Texas in the house. Zoo Capo says, I make so much more, less stress on my car and building great clientele. And let me ask you something, Zoo Capo. Please tell the people, don't you feel safer with those clientele? And when your clients are referring good clients, don't you feel safer knowing who you have in the car? PST Rip says, I have 1 hour-long conversation between me and Miss Supervisor Queen about the situation. Send it on over. So Zoo Capo says, yes, absolutely. You feel safer because you have quality clients in the car, not just like, oh my God, who's getting in my car? Right? Eddie's in the house. I don't get it. I don't get it. You have exceeded the tip limit. Why would a company do that to a rider when the rider wants to tip the driver and puts in a custom tip amount in the app? Oh, sorry, you've exceeded the amount. And they push him down back to $11.49. Jared K says, question, has Lyft ever paid for long pickups? I find that crazy that they don't give anything for 15 plus mile pickups. Well, they're restricting it, right? Diego's in the house. I'm over here at LAX, Diego. Eddie says, I always follow your channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. If you have lost anyone during service or they've given their service to the country, I'm thinking about you. My heart goes out to you. It's tough because every year at this time, you get a reminder, hey, it's Memorial Day. You think about that individual. It's hard. It's hard. Brooklyn, New York loves you. Much love back to Brooklyn, New York from California. We appreciate you. La Quinta. Yes, baby. Diego's in La Quinta. Man, it must be hot out there, Diego. Must be hot. And I think I'm on my 4th coffee today. I'm like, Philippe is in 3.5x in Montreal. There were no surges and bonuses today. At least that's what I've heard back from drivers. No surges and no bonuses on Memorial Day. Please report if you experienced any surges or any bonuses on Memorial Day. Ray the mailman's in the house. A bigger slap in the face when customer tips. Oh yeah, if a customer is going to tip you $0.01 or 1 penny, then they're just being foolish. Then they're just trying to get back at you or piss you off, right? Don't take the bait. Don't beat them up. Eric Chatham's in the house. We haven't seen a surge in 3 days. Waco, Texas. That's what I've been hearing from Texas. Nothing in San Antonio, nothing in Austin, nothing in Dallas, nothing in Houston. Now I just get reported from Waco. Nothing. Chris B is in the house. Welcome you all on Memorial Day. Happy Monday. No surges, no bonuses this weekend. What's up? You know what's up? They're not willing to pay out. And you better do your homework and find out from your rider what they are paying, right? Don't take it for granted. Yes, at the bottom, you can go and check what they pay. Don't take it for granted that those are the true realistic numbers. Ask your rider. Excuse me, if I may ask you, what did you pay? What did you pay? King of God says, I'm fed up with Uber. They've blackballed me, the trips that I get since. Yeah, that's the punishment. You go ahead and cancel trips. We'll punish you, right? Oh, you finally got a settlement offer from Potter Handy? Take it. Whatever it is, take it, because they're running out of money. And I hope they're going to go and collect some money from you. Uber and Lyft suck, says Eddie. Whatever money these class action suits can retrieve for you, take it. Take it and run. Stephen Hines says, no bonus, no surges, but charging the riders high rates. Precisely. Charging the riders supersonic high rates on Memorial Day weekend, not passing any of that on to the drivers, not passing anything on in form of surges or bonuses. Quiet, but let's jack up the prices for the riders, right? See where that gets you. David Singh, hey brother, I hope this Memorial Day was great. Yeah, it's good. I'm still working. I'm at LAX. I'm going to be working late. Michael Morabito in the house. Would you say DoorDash is the king of food delivery? DoorDash is dominating. I mean, Uber Eats cannot keep up. Uber Eats, DoorDash came out with the Dash Pass, the DoorDash Pass. They have over 10 million members paying for the Dash Pass on DoorDash. Uber Eats wanted to copy the subscription model. Darrow was fast asleep, didn't take action, and DoorDash rushed ahead in the amounts of restaurants that they list and in the amounts of clients and subscriptions that they have. DoorDash is crushing Uber Eats. So yes, by far, DoorDash is leading. And you know what? Tony Zhu, the CEO, I've spoken to him. I've spoken to Tony Zhu. And I'm not afraid to tell you this, Tony. I'm not happy with the fact that you go and pay yourself out $400 million as a salary. And your guys are busting their backs for you. And that is how you treat them, within a $400 million appreciation check that you pay yourself out. It's greed. Greed, greed, greed. He's taking whatever he can now. Just like Travis Kalanick made about $5 billion. Pump and dump, take the cash, run. Tony Zhu's taking the same, doing the same. You know why? Because they know their time is limited. It's limited. Easy money. No money is easy, but I like easy money. DoorDash pay the worst $2 offers nonstop. It's pathetic. It's pathetic what DoorDash and Uber Eats think you will work for. $2.50. Oh, including tip. $2.50 including tip? Sorry. Not working for that. Sorry, not happening. 96 people in the house. Huge shout out. Smash that like button. Smash it hard. Let's see, who do we have here? PS Europe says, I'm Jonathan Perez. This is the second time this has happened to me, but this is the first time that the passenger actually showed me evidence of it. The first time happened to me, it was a billionaire. And said I was the best driver ever. He's never had someone open the door for him and take his luggage. That's a given. Opening up the door and taking the luggage. I do that for all my private clients. When you're a private chauffeur and you want to make the big bucks and you want to get the big tips, that's a given, right? I mean, I drove right up to the Learjet. I was unloading the luggage. The guys were passing me the luggage from the Learjet straight in my car. Had the cold waters ready. I had the air conditioning on, and you get them out of there, like comfortably, right? So you've had that? Somebody try to put $100 tip in and then they put $2? I cook for my clients every Friday. I love that. I love that. Your clients know that you cook for them. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 102 people in the house. Anyways, please comment on that. Tips are tips. Tips are what you deserve, what you've worked for, and whatever the amount of the tip that should be passed on through the app to you. If they want to do an in-app tip, a custom amount, every cent, every penny, every dollar of that should flow into your account. Why does the company intervene and restrict the rider as to what they can tip you? So the best tips, my friends, are cash tips. Anytime I would take an Uber and a Lyft, a minimum of 30% I tip. I always tip cash. Always tip cash. You know, sometimes if it's a $20 trip, I'll pay another $20 tip. They may look and go, wow, I just got 100% tip. But you know, I know that they're not getting much money, but I know what they're getting on the receiving end. So you got to sort of make it up to them in form of smash the thumbs up. There's this homeless dude had a big golden chain around his neck. It was too funny. Looked like, where did you get that, buddy? Pitbull pokers in the house. Money laundering can be a factor. Where can we rent a black SUV? It's hard to rent a black SUV. You know how many inquiries I get? Hey, Torsten, are you renting out? Full with the rentals. All the operators that I know are full because they're making money like crazy, right? The private trips are off the charts. In that category, as private drivers, they're all making money. I see one right here on the left-hand side, driving past me. 111 people in the house, 49 likes. Smash the like button. Looks like this. Get yourself your business cards. Make sure you have your name on it so they know, oh yeah, that's the dude, that's the girl that drove me. Right, get your business cards out. I'm telling you, move those riders into your private company. Convert them. RIP. Is it worth renting a Tesla? You know, this is what pisses me off with the Hertz rental. Supposed to be $320, works out to be more like $520, $540 a week. And then you're only stuck in the UberX category. Is it worth it? Not in UberX, man. If you're paying $550 to $600 for a big Suburban or Cadillac, yes, it's worth it. You know, it might sound like a lot of money, $2,200 in rentals, but you can have that car on Uber and Lyft and start recruiting your private clients. There's many days I have made more money in one day than what a SUV would cost rental-wise an entire month. You know, I've had my $2,500 days as a private driver. Yeah, you put in a lot of hours. Yes, you're tired. Yes, gas is high. But if you have recruited, if you have taken away enough clients from Uber and Lyft, you can make the big bucks. Ask Zucapo. PSTRIP $2. Throw down, check your cell phone. I message what Uber said. I'm doing my live feed on the phone right now, but I promise I will respond to your text message. Easy Money says, worst gig of them all is Instacart, $7 base pay to go shopping and deliver up to 20 miles away. Yeah, Instacart is trash. They're going down. Instacart's like, boom. John Samilo is in the house. Did 9,000 this month alone, 70% privates. Yeah! Love it. Love it. Yeah, Uber is definitely, you can compare it to Enron. Mary says, Mary in the house. Howdy, how are you? Jason Willis is in the house. No, that is not a beer. I can absolutely assure you I don't drink on the job. That is a Starbucks. Look at that lady's face. Don't you recognize her? That is Miss Starbucks. Miss Starbucks 2022. TechBit says Uber literally wants all drivers to stay broke and stay on the hamster wheel. Well, that's how they design the algorithm. The algorithm is a hamster wheel. You got to keep on fighting the algorithm. You got to outsmart the algorithm. You got to do things different, right? But the problem is, if you try to do things different, they identify or they see that you're trying to fight or outsmart the algorithm, they punish you. How do they punish you? They hit you on your acceptance rate or anything of that nature. And thank you for another 5. She said $5. Ride Max is $5 tip, 50. Ride Max is 25, so on, so forth. The higher you go, the more they restrict. They don't want us to get ahead. You know what? You're right. I mean, that's the only thing, and this is my thinking here. This attorney wanted to tip the guy like $25, right? And the app restricted him to $11.49. You've exceeded your limit. My thinking is, and it goes very much in line what you just said, TechBit throws down a 5. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for your contributions. Here's my thinking. If you get a super high tip, you might say, hey, you know what? I got $100 tip. Thank you. I'm ending the day. I feel like, I made my money today, got a great tip. I'm stopping the day. Who loses out? The company, right? So it does not help them that you are getting big tips. They don't want you to get big tips because they could say, hey, you know what? I've reached my day's quota. I got lucky. I got $100 or a $200 tip. I'm done for the day. I'm not going to put any trips anymore. And Uber feels probably like, oh, we're going to lose out. If they make high tips, we lose out because they will probably check out of the app, right? Now, the smart strike is going ahead. It's going to be 7 to 8 in the morning, 7 to 8 p.m. at night, 1 hour daily, ongoing, day by day, Monday to Sunday. The Pancho is in the house. Pancho, I'm at the coffee shop. Dara is a rat, a raton, Dara raton. Hit the like button, everyone. Javier Gonzalez in the house. So that's the only thing I can think of, is that Uber doesn't want unlimited tips, doesn't want you to receive $100, because, hey, if you do get $100, you obviously deserve it, right? You deserve it. That's what the rider wanted to give you. That shows you your worth. The rider wanted to give you $100, but probably what happens is you end the day, and like Uber or Lyft, no, we're not going to pass on $100 to this guy. PSTRAP, $100 tip changed to $2. They said glitch. So the rider tells you, hey, I gave you $100 tip, and they changed it to $2. Moe Saf, what's up, my friend? That's unacceptable. They are, at that moment, they are stealing $98 from you, right? I would literally sue over $98 because it's a principle. Take them to small claims court over the balance of the $98. Here's the testimony of the rider. Try to give me $100. You only paid $2. I want the $98 difference. You'll win all day long. Okay, and you might say, okay, it's not worth going to small claims court over $98. It's the principle. It's the principle that they're effing you over. They're screwing you over. They're taking your money. That's your money. You've deserved that money. You have worked for that money. That is the money the rider wants to pay you. Don't allow, the company should not intervene or dictate what you are to receive. That is horse nonsense crap, right? Dog shit that they're intervening and dictating what you should receive as a tip. Oh, you've exceeded your tip limit. Says who? A tip is a tip is a tip is a tip. I don't get it. Ransabella says, why do I have a feeling that this is the beginning of the end? Well, it's certainly not looking healthy at the moment. It certainly is not looking healthy for these companies. It really isn't, right? Andrew Bilbay is in the house. Uber wants us to be broke so we can continue slaving away. Kevin, it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Now, the app is designed, I mean, I've heard enough stories. I've read enough stories. The algorithm, the app is designed to keep you in that continuous wheel. It is up to you to break out of that wheel. The way, I'll tell you the way I did it. I was at some point driving in Lux and SUV. I'm like, I am no longer giving up so much money to Uber and Lyft. What am I going to do? So I start, and by the way, they owed me, you guys know, they owe me I sued for $960,000 on unpaid referrals that they still owed me, that they wiped out in 2019, right? And I will get the money, it's looking good. And I also sued Lyft. But that's not the point here. The reason why I just started taking fewer and fewer Uber and Lyft trips is because I'm not going to drive for that percentage split. So what I started doing is I started taking their customers. I started converting all their riders. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. I pumped out so many business cards that today I have over 250 private clients. I took their top spenders, all A-list clients, from NBA stars, actors, CEOs, musicians, pop groups, took them all. Rappers, took them all. And I funneled them into my company. And these people have no regrets. The only time they will jump into an Uber or Lyft, maybe if they're in New York and I can't drive them, or if they're in Japan on a trip, or they're in Paris on holiday, they'll go and grab an Uber or Lyft. But anytime they're in LA, they travel with me, and Uber and Lyft loses that money. So I'm like, here, middle finger Uber, middle finger Lyft, I'm taking your clients, I'm taking the money, and I've cost them dearly, right? And the other thing is, like, you don't pay me my referral money. The money's the drivers that I've brought you. They told me, thank you for throwing down 5. They told me that they have this in place on their system. They did this. I've done computer programming. It's as simple as typing EUI string and the batch. Well, you see, look, you understand the problem, PST, RIP. You understand how they are cheating you. You need to take that case to small claims. They owe you money. You would win it all day long, because you're coming in with the expertise of a programmer. You know what they are doing to take your money, right? You just said it, right? You know what games they are playing in the engineering department, right? In the algorithm department. Puncher says they changed the referral codes. Yes, they did. They changed the referral codes. So, you know, all the old ones, they don't have to pay you out. They don't have to pay you out. Every file, everything on a computer needs a command. And what I just typed to you is a batch to tell the computer what specifically to do. Thank you for sharing. Greg Smith says, I recommend doing just what the professor says. Steal their customers. I myself gave it up completely. Good Humor Man says, show me one thing today that is not a scam. Show you one thing today. Well, I don't think it's a scam if you set up your own limousine company and you buy your own car and you're paying for your own commercial insurance and you are dictating your rates because you are a true independent contractor. I wouldn't call that a scam, right? Because you are making, the client is contacting you, hey, I need a trip from the airport to the hotel. You are the boss. It's not a scam. You're making them an offer. I can take you from there to there for $150. Accepted. Yeah, pick me up 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. That doesn't sound like a scam. An algorithm that's constantly cheating you, is taking away your tips, is dictating what you can and what you cannot do, to me sounds rather scammy, right? That doesn't sound like an independent contractor. Jason Willis is in the house. Thank you for the example. The person's not scamming others is good. Okay, cool. I mean, good humor man. Firstly, I like the name, Good Humor Man. You go out and start your company and giving your clients decent rates and start building out your clientele. You are not scamming. The Good Humor Man is not scamming his clients. Now, the company who's instructing the engineers to write programs that are extracting monies from drivers in the most dubious, in the most dishonest ways, in the most bait and switch ways you've ever heard of, yeah, that's scammy. Lucia's in the house. Lucia Hurtado. I like the name. Lucia Hurtado. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Lucia. I hope I'm not messing up your name. Hurtado, I like that. Jimmy in the house. Kevin says Uber Lyft is the definition of scam. S-C-A-A-M. S-C-A-A-M. Ooh, ha. S-C-A-A-M. Scam. It's a scam. The lady at NetJets, it's a privately, she really likes me. She gave me a whole bunch of these sanitizers to put in the car because she knows I drive good clients, right? She's like, Torsten, I got a huge pile of sanitizers from NetJets. This is a Learjet company. When I went there today, she said, hi, how are you, Torsten? Hey, I got a little gift for you. Hand them out to your clients. Boom! I don't even know how many I got. So I'm going to hand those out to the clients. Hey, here's a sanitizer. Compliment NetJets. So we have 93 people in the house. I wish every one of you a happy Memorial Day. I hope you got to relax or make some money, right? I hope you at least got a bonus or a surge if you were driving. But if you found out in the first hour or two that the math didn't make sense, I have a request. Switch off. XXX V11 499 smacks it down. He says the algorithm immediately tried to send me outside the boost zone after signing inside the boost zone. I'm sorry that happened to you. B, I am not surprised. C, what the F is going on, right? So you're signing up in the boost zone and it's sending you out so you cannot take advantage of the boost. I mean, if that is not the scammiest, shittiest move by Uber or Lyft, I don't know what is, right? Oh, here's money to be made. Oh, we'll send you that way. We're going to send you that way so you don't make money. I mean, come on, man. Like, who? Do they have it? Honestly, guys and girls, answer me this, please. Aram's in the house. Answer me this. Don't you think they have a department within Uber, within Lyft, within DoorDash, a group of people that's maybe like sworn to secrecy, and they're like, think up the most scammiest scam things, and they give like scam awards, right? If you can find a way to extract money from a driver in the most scammy way, you get a bonus this month, or you get shares. I'm pretty sure they have a little department sitting there at Uber and Lyft that is constantly trying to find ways on how to out-scam hard-working drivers and food delivery drivers, right? Go ahead, find a way, we'll pay a bonus. And because the amount of times these pilot projects, these algorithms are changing to try and extract, to try and take, to try and steal, to try and bait switch from you, it's insane. I mean, you couldn't even write a 40-chapter book. Where do you start? It's this thick. Every day, they come up with another scammy move. Like, do they have a group of scamsters working for them in some secret department, and all they do all day long is think of ways that they can outwit you, outsmart you, out-trick you, out-F you, out-F-U-C-K you. Harvey's in the house. He says Uber is stealing drivers' tips. Yes, it is. And ladies and gentlemen, I get so many screenshots. I get so many emails where people bring me the hard proof. I will tell you right now, they have stolen tips in the past. They got bust. They settled. Amazon, I think, settled for $60 million. DoorDash settled. Uber Eats settled Uber. And they're doing it again. Don't tell me because they were just caught with their pants or their panties down once that they're not going to do it again. They are doing it again. And drivers have brought me the hardcore proof. Believe me when I tell you, they are finding the most dubious, trickiest, scammiest ways to take part of your tips. Right? $100 miles trip from LAX for less than $50. Like, what's up with that? Ask your rider, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma'am, what did you just pay for this trip? Because let me just show you here on my phone what I got. I'd really be interested. B Fitness says that's embarrassing. What's embarrassing? John S. Hi, I'm John, and I've been driving for Uber for almost 6 years. I've over 5,500 rides, and my rating is 4.99. I only drive XL rides, but I want to drive black SUV. Is there a demand for Uber black SUV in SoCal? Yes, there is. And what you do is if you go and commit to a black SUV category or a car, right? I'll show you one right now. I'll show you someone who's making money right now. Is that dude over there. See that guy? And see, he's not too overdressed. He doesn't have a tie on. That's his car. There's the other one. Those two are making money. There's two Cadillacs there. Now, they might be driving for a private company. They might be their own boss. If they are their own boss, this guy is on his way to make money, right? That guy here is waiting to make money. That guy there. And then we've got a whole bunch of tourists here. California, California. So that's money right there. So that car, what you do there is you go and get that car used for about $55,000 with some miles on it. You go and get your commercial license. You go and get your TCP for $1,200, which includes the formation of your LLC. You go and shop around for the best ride share and commercial insurance like Buckle or Buckle Up. And then you take my course, Gig Rocket, that teaches you how to convert clients, right? Convert clients. Whether you have a Suburban, you just convert your clients, with your business card all day long. And then you start driving on Uber and Lyft and private clients. Not difficult. 82 people in the house. Smash the like button. I'm telling you right now, it's not difficult. You just have to be willing to take a little bit of a risk. Not a big risk, just a little bit of risk, right? Does Buckle Up offer home insurance also? No, unfortunately they don't, and they're only in 9 states. But they're growing quickly, and I tell you, they're legit, right? They're the group of people that come from the rideshare world. They got major investment, and they are, the one thing that sets Buckle apart from Uber insurance or Lyft insurance or any other insurance, you don't have a $2,500 deductible, right? And what a lot of food delivery drivers don't know is that if you get into an accident as a food delivery driver, it's all on you, right? So Buckle has a $500 deductible. It's not going to break the bank, and it covers drivers and food delivery drivers. So I'm gonna be pushing them. Why? Because the CEO actually flew out to have breakfast and lunch with me. We spent the entire day together. And he knew so much. It's like, you're not there. I'm not trying to be a wise ass or trying to educate the CEO. I want to be on his level and talk about the business. 4 hours, no ride after I complained. Top lawyer. There we go. I need CDL to be a private driver. You need your licensing in your state. So go and look it up. Your livery license, your private chauffeur license, that's what you need. But Marty Young, the CEO of Buckle, understands the industry. He has hired people that come from the industry, and he's a good guy. And that is why he's doing so well, because he offers a fantastic product. And thanks to Harry, I got introduced to them. We got 91 people in the house. Dad USA, I like that, Dad USA. Dad in the USA. Pancho, let's do a live strike on YouTube, Uber Lyft thieves. Let's do it, baby. Pancho, let's do it. I like Pancho. Pancho's a hell of a cool character. Pancho, if you were here right now, I'd take you out for lunch, because I got to kill another 20 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Cornell's in the house. Is number 92. I appreciate you, Cornell. Urban, Kevin. Is Buckle in New York? I would have to check that up. Robert Frechard the second. Hi from Kentucky. Kentucky's in the house. Shout out. Jonathan A. Portland in the house. Ron Evans in the house. Buckle's rates are more than reasonable. They're far more reasonable than the rest of it, because the other companies, whether it's State Farm, they don't even know their product, man. It's so expensive. Check them out. Check out Buckle on buckleup.com and tell them the rideshare professor sent you. Ohio in the house. Muhammad Kamara. Gary Travis. What the hell? Tip exceeds maximum limit. Listen, I have never heard such BS in my life. If a rider wants to tip a driver, no matter what the dollar amount, pass it on to him or her. They deserved it. But no, Uber and Lyft intervene. You have exceeded the amount. You cannot tip that high. We punish you. I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. Mark says, Vermont driver here. Love your channel. And I love you back, Mark. I appreciate you being part of my channel. Happy Memorial Day to you and your family, Mark. Thank you, and thank you. All right, amigos, my friends, meine Freunde. Merci, c'est français. Gracias, español. Dankeschön in Deutsch. Dankjewel in Hollands, in the Nederlandse. Thank you in English. Spasiba in Ruski, in Russian. Thank you. Gratitude. Adios. Au revoir. Tot ziens. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. In all the languages. I hope you guys have a marvelous... Let's get up to 100 likes. We're on 97. Every like we get, we slap Dara in the face. Every additional like is a slap. Jonathan Perez, Palm Beach, Florida. Oh, those guys are from Palm Beach, Florida. Look at him. He's got the Palm Beaches there. Yo, holding your chick's hand, going out for a little memorial walk, showing a bit of love, a little bit of TLC, tender loving care. You got the two little couples, cute, on the way. Shokran in Arabic. Shokran, thank you. Okay, I just learned something. Shokran, 105, you made it. LMFAO, laughing my effing ass off. Justin Phoenix is in the house. Aloha shirt, yeah, must be from Hawaii, showing a lot of aloha love. All right, my friends, it's been great. Start working, put money aside for one of those babies and go out, get your private clients and start making some money. Money isn't funny in the rideshare world. All the things that I could do if I... This dude's running around here wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask. He's running around and he's still wearing a mask. He must be very, and another dude running around wearing a mask. Holy mackerel. Guys, it's over. New York is in the house. What is that? Guys, when you see, ooh, moneymaker. Ooh, really nice moneymaker. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Ooh, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Ooh, the guy looks swag. Ooh, the guy looks swag in his new Cadillac 600. Another great car, Suburban. Another great car. Look, they're all pulling in, all the money makers. Ooh, there it is. There's the money, TCP, Transport Charter Permit. I could look that up right away and see who owns that in my database. There's the money cars. Money, money, money to be made. Don't tell me there's not money to be made. There it is. There they sit side by side, the gangsters, the mafia. Yeah. Mafia meeting, mafiosi. Hey. We gotta have some fun, right? Ooh. I gotta show you the car that I sat in today. My client bought himself a Phantom. Torsten, I have a new toy. Guy's got about 20 cars in his garage. He's a billionaire. Check out my new toy, Phantom. For the little emblems, he paid another $15,000 extra. It's like a special brand. The whole interior, I'll show you a picture. No audio? We have no audio. No audio? Orange leather interior with a like a starry sky in the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll make a video of that car. Audio is good. Phantom. Said, Torsten, this is my latest baby. I said, you're one of the hardest working guys I know. You deserve that car. And the gentleman I'm talking about is he's just sold Keys of Nice for $2.6 billion. The dealership. 20th largest dealership in the United States. Audio is good. Speechless is in the house. But man, orange leather interior. The top, is a starry sky with little orange stars. I've never seen such beauty in a car. I've never seen. And he paid like $20,000 just for the top, like the star sky. He paid another $15,000 for the little emblems. When you got the money, you can spend the money. No holding back. I'll make a video. And he's got the Porsche Hybrid, the 918 Spider sitting right next to it. That's $1 million car right there. I don't know how much the Phantom is, but that's an expensive car. And I said, and he goes, Torsten, you want to drive me in this car sometime? I said, absolutely, dude. I'll take you to the airport. I'll take you to your plane. Let me drive that car. I have never driven a Phantom. But I think he just opened up the door for me, and I will take him in that car, no doubt. I'll make a video on it because I did a little video on the inside of that vehicle. So all the girls in the house, all the chickas are going in the house. Everybody's going on a little. Ooh, there's another guy with a frickin' Hawaii shirt. Ooh, and looking swag today, aren't we, lad? All right, my friends. I got to roll. I wish you a great day. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Happy Memorial, everyone, and thank you for the 107 likes. I appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow. Adios. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Thank you. Appreciate you, PST-RIP in the house. I appreciate you all. Now, what do we have over here? Look at that guy's delivering food. Is that guy delivering food? No, he's not. He just looks a little cray-cray. Must be Target. Over there we have a bird. Sean's in the house. Big Lou's in the house. I wish you a great day, guys. There, guys, just catching an Uber. In he jumps. Off they go. Happy Memorial Day. Have a great, great Monday night, everyone. Enjoy. Take care. Be safe. I appreciate you all. Thank you.